Sometimes you got to go to a very dark place before you realize that it's time to make a change. Man, in today's video, I want to talk about how when I was broke, reading certain books and learning about financial literacy literally saved me from the reality that I was in every day. And the book in question today that I really want to talk about here, if you don't know, now you know, The Richest Man in Babylon. I hope y'all can see that. This book right here, when it comes to saving, especially in this economy, this 2025 and heading into 2026, you might want to pay attention to today's video because I'm going to read some excerpts from The Richest Man in Babylon about just the basics of saving, about learning how to pay yourself first. And in this world where every single entity, company, corporation, credit card, car loan, and everything is just grabbing at us from all angles, bills, entertainment. Let's take it back to the origin and let's build a habit within ourselves that could pay ourselves for now and pay the future version of us. So the excerpt that I want to say in question is here. I advise you to take the wisdom of Algamish and say to yourself, give me a break on these names, guys. A part of all I earn is mine to keep. Say it in the morning when you first arise. Say it at noon. Say it at night. Say it each hour of every day. Say it to yourself until the words stand out like letters of fire across the sky. Impress yourself with the idea. Fill yourself with the thought. Then take whatever portion seems wise. Let it not be less than 1/10 and lay it by. Arrange your other expenditures to do this if necessary, but lay by that portion first. Soon you will realize what a rich feeling it is to have something upon which you alone have claim. As it grows, it will stimulate you. A new joy of life will thrill you. Greater efforts will come to you to earn more. For of your increased earnings, will it not the same percentage be also yours to keep? Guys, excuse me. This is talking about the art, the habit, the necessary rule of treating yourself like these credit card debt loaners that you treat. Start learning how to pay yourself. Start learning how to let your money and your hard work for you first. Whether if that's just 10%, we're talking 10% of what you earn. Every time you get paid, put some away, man. Even if it's just $5, $10, $15, people are going to say all these things about, inflation and, you're losing money. I'm talking about high yield savings accounts, by the way. But okay, high yield savings account, they won't beat inflation and all this stuff. I'm not talking about none of the hardcore numbers here, man. Let's get rid of the numbers for the second. Let's get rid of the math for a second, which is hard to do when you're talking about money. But let's get rid of all of that for a second, man. I'm talking about your habit. I'm talking about building that muscle of learning how to put away. Building that muscle about learning how to put away for tomorrow. How many of us are living paycheck to paycheck? How many of us are spending our money, paying it in bills, going to credit card debt, going to car loan, going to AEP, going to utilities, and we ain't even giving ourselves $10. You're working that hard. You never even gave yourself $10 yet. I want you to take this video, this book, go grab this book for yourself if you haven't read it, and take from it what you will. You have got to learn how to ensure an income for thy future. Look thou at the aged and forget not that in the days to come thou will also be numbered among them. So your days are numbered. And depending on what life throws at you, you want to be as prepared as possible. Even if it's putting $5 and $10 and $15 away, it won't even hurt you if you just already have that automated and directed to your banking account or your savings account. Guys, try it out. At least give yourself a chance, a fighting chance in this crazy economy. I'm here on my channel trying to help and wake up as many people as possible. But you can't do nothing if you don't take the first step. And a lot of folks just want to complain about the economy. A lot of folks just want to whine and complain. And I'm not saying some things are not valid, but there's something you can do today, and that's start to pay yourself first. Put a little bit of money away first. We ain't going into investing and stuff yet, because first you got to build a habit. You got to get there first. So I know every financial guru, they got their own things and what to say, but I'm talking to the everyday common man. I'm just the everyday common man, guys. I'm just like you. I'm not doing nothing special. I'm just taking the chance to try to figure out what's going on with my finances, taking a chance to figure out what true financial literacy look like, and I'm bringing my channel and my loved ones and my audience along right with me, God willing. But there's a flip side to this as well. So I want you to take everything in this video with a grain of salt. Counsel with wise men. Seek the advice of men whose daily work is handling money. Enjoy life while you are here. Do not overstrain or try to save too much. If 1/10 of all you earn is as much as you can comfortably keep, be content to keep this portion. Live otherwise according to your income, and let not yourself get niggardly. Watch it. It don't mean what you think. And afraid to speak. Life is good and life is rich with things worthwhile and things to enjoy. Notice this last part of this chapter, of this section here. There is a duality, a balance to everything. I'm not saying that you can't have fun. I'm not saying that you can't even splurge in certain things that you want to splurge on. But there is a level of balance. There is a level of responsibility. And there is a level of mostly control. You work so hard for your money. You work so hard. You toil these hours, man. And we just watch our money just fly out of our hands. Why can't you, before anybody else sees a piece of that, I don't care what it is, why can't you pay yourself first? Why can't you put your foot down and start building your nest egg? Little by little by little. Guys, the little things will add up, just like what we talk about all the time. Going to McDonald's, getting a cheeseburger, getting a Big Mac. Next thing you know, your total is $13.50. Well, guess what if you were putting $13.50 up every time you got paid from anywhere? It didn't matter what it was. Imagine if you were putting 10% of your earnings away. No matter what time you get paid, put 10% away. This habit right here, of course, I'm rereading this book again. I highly recommend you guys go check this book out, man. I'm going to be giving book recommendations on my channel all the time, because instead of just complaining about the economy, instead of just crying about it, we're going to learn what's going on. We're going to try to fight back with our actions and see what we can do as a community and as a people to lift other people up and teach other people as much as we can about the financial crazy times that we are in. And most importantly, get out of debt. This book also talks about getting out of debt, but I want that to be a separate video because I just want to see how my audience responds to this. Guys, I love your conversation down in the comment section. Give me all the comments. Give me all the information that you have. I have so many more videos and content that I want to go into. But yeah, speaking of savings, I would say put these savings away that you do when you start to pay yourself, put it in the high yield savings account so you can actually start earning a little bit of interest, more interest than a traditional bank. Guys, it's the mindset, man. It's our mindset. Our mindset is focused on the wrong thing right now. And for me, I don't know about you, I'm taking the steps to improve it. Here's my notes. Here's my book. Y'all can either come with me or we can keep doing the same thing that got so many other Americans in financial trouble. I hope this video has resonated with you tonight. God bless you guys, man. And thank you so much for supporting my channel and my content, man. I'm very touched right now. All the loving comments, man. You guys are the best. I am just getting started. I promise. We're going to get out of this financial rut. We're going to do it.